Hey kids, it's Bunny with another junk journal, and I'm going to try an experiment this time and try sitting while I do this. But first of all, here is the cover. It is called At Ease, and it is hardback with a pretty green fabric covering and some pretty flowers on the spine, held together by a silk sash. Okay, I'm going to set this down and open it, and then I'm going to see if I can sit down and show this to you without it getting out of the frame. Okay, and my voice might sound funny too, but we'll see. It's all in fun. Okay. Sitting. Okay. First thing I do is knock over the camera. Inside the front cover we have a journaling card, which is blank on the back. All journaling cards are blank on the back, so you can journal on them. And we have a tag. They're also blank on the back, so you can journal on them. Here is a little mini envelope that has some vintage foreign postage inside, and back in there. And here is an old photograph from 1914, a man sitting out front of a movie theater, which is advertising a movie short, The Mystery of Room 643, I believe. And I have a little note about this journal for people who don't know what the journal is about. In the next tuck, we have more journaling cards. And if this runs out before I'm done, I'll make a part 2. Let me just say that right now. I'm going to have lace on the edges and little things here and there. This is, what is her name? Edith Holden. Edith Holden, from an Edith Holden book. She made beautiful drawings and observations about the garden. Are we still rolling? Yes. Okay. And here's coffee dyed paper with polka dot design. Here's a page from an old Creole cookbook from early 20th century. Here's some vellum, pretty picture on it. There's coffee dyed paper throughout that you can write on. Little clusters here and there, lots of little surprises. This is a page from a, I believe, 1929 high school yearbook. And in this pocket, we have a lace, it's a lace pocket with journaling cards. And here is the first piece of vintage ephemera, genuine vintage ephemera, receipt from 1919 from a cigar manufacturer. And here's a cover from vintage sheet music, charming little faker, and page out of a vintage book. We have lace, coffee dyed lace pattern pages here and there. Very pretty. In this pocket, more journaling cards and a tag and a small envelope with a small journaling card inside it. I keep hearing something dinging. Maybe it's my ears. Here's some more of the vintage sheet music, some ledger paper, Some vintage stamps on this page. Here we have a vintage photograph, some schoolgirls relaxing with the dog, a vintage theater ticket, some more journaling cards, and this is a vintage postcard. Very relaxing scene to put you at ease. I never did explain what at ease meant. It's just to relax and journal during the summertime. And more Edith Holden, such pretty pictures. Here's more journaling cards. And another little envelope with a little card inside it. And more vintage ephemera from Painting and Paper Hanging Company. 1919 is the date of this. And all of the photographs are vintage, genuine vintage, and the ephemera is genuine vintage. Here we have more journaling cards. Ladies at ease with some bottles. I wonder what's in those bottles. And here's a tag that has a pocket on the back with a small tag in it. And as we go on, there's some more vintage ephemera, United Drug Company receipt for, well, no, that's later on. I'll save that. Here's a bag, coffee dyed bag that has a photograph of this nice couple in it, and a very old envelope. I'm not sure what the date is on it, but it's very old. It's back when you could send someone a letter and just put the town, the name of the town and the state. Didn't need an address. Here's more people at ease, recreating. This is vintage wallpaper, a little washi tape on the back. This is from a vintage newspaper, 1936 newspaper. More wallpaper. I'm going quickly before this runs out. Another bag with a journaling card in it. Here's another journaling card and another vintage photograph of some schoolgirls lying in the grass. And a tag. Lots of old pages. Journaling cards and a tag. And such pretty pictures of peonies. There's a piece of silk sari from India with sequins on it. Very pretty piece of fabric. In this lace pocket, there's more journaling cards. And another vintage postcard, a lovely scene, Stony Man Mountain, Virginia, it says. Excuse me. More 1929 high school yearbook. We have another small envelope with, this has, now this is a piece of ephemera that is not genuine. It's supposed to be money from the Revolutionary War era, but it's just a replica, but it's so nice looking I thought I'd include it. And journaling cards. And steamship company sending boxes of drugs and barrels of drugs. Boy, oh boy. That's, I'm not sure what the date is on that one. Oh, here it is, 1919. Everything's 1919. How interesting. I got hold of a crate of 1919 things. Here's more vintage sheet music, Midnight Masquerade. In this side lace pocket, there's a cabinet photo, lovely lady, from Dunkley's Portraits. And here's a small notebook that you can write in. It's like a miniature junk journal, only miniature. And moving on. Oh, here I did some, I did a mandala with some texture paste. A little tactile pleasure for you. More journaling cards. And another tag with a pocket on the back and a little tag in it. And here's a vintage picture of family enjoying the beach. And here's a little fabric pleat. I think there was one earlier too, I missed it. Here's a little envelope with a little card in it. More journaling cards. And this is Crew Electric Plant 1919, again, a meter reading, it looks like. More Edith Holden. Some vellum. Ledger paper. Here's some more journaling cards and a tag. Sorry I'm going so fast. I just don't want the camera to heat up and turn off. There's some more of that vintage newspaper and journaling cards. And a tag. And in this coffee dyed bag, there's vintage postcard, not much on it, and a vintage picture of some guys who've been fishing and got quite a catch there. Some more vintage stamps. More pretty cards, another small envelope, and more vintage ephemera from 1919. Manufacturing pharmaceuticals, it says. Something like that. Here's another bag with a vintage photograph of two little boys at the beach, and I guess they're boys. They're topless anyway. And here's a journaling card that it's like a sorority pretending to fall down the stairs or something. An old funny picture. But it's not a photograph, it's replica. And more journaling cards. And another tag. Everyone's at ease and relaxing, including me. And here, more journaling cards and another tag. And we get to the end where we have a miniature notebook. Oops, upside down. Yeah, a little teeny weeny notebook. You can try to write in. And more journaling cards. And a tag. And that's it. I think I made it. I think the camera's still working. And I hope this turns out. Thanks, and visit my shop, Treasure Journals, on Etsy. Bye-bye.